Well, hey there.
Oh, hello.
Um,
It actually let me unmute before I was like getting ready to unmute and accidentally touched it and actually lets you unmute before the intro's over. I was like, oh,
Does it
mute.
really?
Yes, mute. Anyway, hello, everybody.
That's Carly starting the pecan war, by the way.
I did it on our community tab last year, and I was going to do that again. I was like, I'll just ask in the stream.
Yeah.
Oh,
I say, I say pecan.
That looks like that's winning. Good. Good, good, good.
Yeah. The other day, I heard someone pronounce it like they did both. They said pecan, but they did half and half.
Just the pecan is what gets me. It's like,
And it's always thick, like pecan.
yeah.
It's like I get it's typically a southern thing, but I
we
can't
just do that all night.
do it. Pecan.
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 Well, you're a turkey.
I
Gobble,
am.
gobble. Gobble, gobble.
Only got one more week, and I can eat it.
Yeah.
Your in-laws are coming?
No, they're coming for Christmas.
Oh,
It'll just
that's
be
for
us.
Kristen. That's what I was getting them. I knew they were coming, one of them.
Yeah. It'll be
Woohoo.
just us for eating. So that means lots of leftovers.
Well, who do we have here to say hello to? We have Always Createful. Hello. And Sean. Hello to you, Sean. And we have Claire and April. Hello to you.
Hey, everybody.
Hey. Oh my goodness. You're going to get that in one way or the other, aren't you?
I'm waiting for Carly's.
Well, my hi.
Looks like we got some
No,
other people
hee-haw.
watching from the bushes. Hi up. If you're down in the bushes or up in the rafters, hello to you too. We appreciate you.
Hey, y'all. There, I did it.
Yeah.
Casey
Hey,
said,
there's Fish
people
Nerd.
here say pecan. I always say pecan, pralines. But in Louisiana, most people say pecan, praline. Pralines?
Praline
What?
sounds weird.
No.
Sounds like prawns.
Yeah, I've never heard it said that way. Wow. Pralines. Like, no, can't do it.
Mm-mm.
Praline.
So how's everybody's week? Everybody have a good week? I know Claire's had a busy week with lots of not trial action, but odds and ends actions, sentencing actions, and
What's the hot trial right now?
Oh my god, what isn't it? It's so much going on.
I'm not caught up on legal YouTube.
One second.
Pecan. I just asked for another slice. Yay, gropes.
Group. I don't know. Like, there's like so many cases, so many trials going on right now. I think right now would just be like Diddy saying he deserves to be out on bail.
yeah, he does, so he can run away from foreign country.
Yeah.
Extradition arrangements with the U.S.
Yeah, I think Claire said she was going to talk about that beginning of next week.
Yeah.
I'd say you can have bail if you pay like $100 million. Like, good luck
The
with that.
RICO trial with YSL is still ongoing. Still going on. Jeez, I can't even read.
Oh my goodness.
Is that Leilani? Is that how you say it?
Leilani.
Leilani, okay. What she was sentenced today. Okay.
I know this was one Claire didn't cover, but I'm glad to hear that Susan Smith did not get parole.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
And I came in late.
You came in late.
Claire's earlier. I was late.
Oh.
I was late to work. I was late to work. I'm gonna get right up. I'm just kidding. Yeah, there's a lot because Claire doesn't usually do Thursdays, but because there's so much going on, she's catching up.
Oh, gotcha.
One of these
Yeah,
days,
so
get back to the board
Oh,
yeah.
days.
cheesecake. Yes.
Cheesecake.
Yeah, Jen gets to have cheesecake tomorrow. That's the one thing I miss about my job was the potlucks.
I don't miss potlucks very much because they gross me out.
I can't do potluck. Like, I used to do potlucks as a kid, like in church and stuff. But as I got older, and because of
It's
Instagram and stuff, it's like seeing how people cook.
well,
Like,
yeah,
no, thank you.
it's not for me. It was because of working in an office and seeing people's bathroom behaviors.
Yes, that too.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm like, noted, noted. I can't do it anymore. I just, mm-mm. But we should probably get off that topic.
Yeah. Tonight
And
we're doing Am I the Asshole? Thanksgiving edition.
Thanksgiving edition.
Julio.
It, the holidays really bring out the asshole in people. I keep learning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
They really
Why there
do.
was plenty of stories to choose from.
Who wants to go
That's what.
first?
I nominate
Crickets.
Cass.
Oh, don't know. Oh, God, why you gotta nominate me first?
I don't know.
Let's see. You might just hear some in my background.
Hey, Mousy.
Mousy.
Mousy was
Hey,
Okay, where
there
am I going?
Mousy.
when I woke up this morning and needed something to lull me back into those Z's, which isn't to say she's boring. It's just the
Like
way,
soothing.
yes, soothing.
Okay, here we go. I'll do. Come on, why you gotta do that? Oh, this one's kind of a long one. All right, are we ready? This one is Am I the asshole for refusing to? Oh,
Let me take a vote real quick. Does anybody need Cass to speak up a little bit more, or is she fine?
I think she sounds fine.
Okay.
let me go. I don't know where the settings are. That's good. Where'd it go? I moved it closer. I was looking down too. Here, I'll put it up.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for refusing to let my brother bring his girlfriend to Thanksgiving after she disrespected my wife? I, 31 male, married to Lily, 30 female. My brother Josh, 29 male, recently started dating Lindsay. Oh, that's kind of funny that they have L names, 27 female. And while she's been polite at family events, Lily feels Lindsay has made some passive aggressive comments. For example, at a recent barbecue, Lindsay said it was selfish that Lily and I weren't planning to have kids anytime soon. Lily felt uncomfortable, but I didn't say anything at the time. Another incident happened at the family dinner when Lindsay remarked, I'm surprised you two are so happy without kids. You must be really good at being selfish. Lily was hurt by that comment, and it made her feel like Lindsay was judging our life choices. Most recently, at a birthday party, Lindsay made a comment about Lily's career, saying, It's cute that you're working full time with no kids, while Josh and I are really focusing on our careers. Lily was annoyed but didn't say anything because she didn't want to start drama. Thanksgiving is at our house this year, and when Josh asked if he could bring Lindsay, I told him I'd prefer if she didn't come. I explained that some of her comments had made Lily feel disrespected, and I didn't want that to ruin the holiday. Josh got upset and said I was being petty. He argued that I was overreacting and that Lindsay was just being honest. And I stood my ground. Now Josh says he won't come if Lindsay isn't invited, and my parents are caught in the middle. My mom thinks I'm being too harsh, but I feel like I'm just standing up for my wife. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my brother bring his girlfriend to Thanksgiving? And that's it.
So,
That's like so rude. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you to sit there and say you're selfish for not having kids? Like, it's nobody's business besides the couples if they want
Well,
kids or
and
not.
it's also insensitive to say because what if they want kids, but they're having fertility issues and just not saying anything.
Yeah.
Mhm. Maybe they want to wait until after they, save up some money or something. There's a lot of people that are having kids now, like in their mid-30s. Hey, Society Red,
Hey,
welcome. Glad
society
you
is.
came.
Well, and it's even if they absolutely don't want kids, just want to be themselves, it's like that's not selfish. It's a
No,
personal
it's
choice.
not.
And I don't understand why the brother can't just tell his girlfriend, like, hey, what you said hurt their feelings. Can you apologize and be done? Why does it have to be, oh, you're being petty?
Yeah,
It's like just because
seriously.
it's Thanksgiving doesn't give you the right to be disrespectful,
Yeah.
especially in their own house.
Yeah.
Ruin the girlfriend.
I think the girlfriend's the asshole. I think the brother's the asshole for the brother with the girlfriend is the asshole for not talking to
Yep.
her. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The mom's the asshole for saying that he's being too harsh when he's sticking up
Yeah.
for his wife. Like, that takes a lot too to go against your family, because we've seen it on here on Am I the Asshole all the time, how a lot of people don't really stick up for their significant other against their family. So
At the same time, rather than ban her from coming to Thanksgiving, what about having her over? And if she says something like that, say, okay, she can come over, but we're going to put her in her place and it may not be pretty.
yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, he's like, I don't want to ruin it, but that would make me turn petty. Like, hey, I'll ruin it.
She'll get some
Ruin
green bean
Thanksgiving.
casserole tossed at her face.
No,
No,
not the
I
green
like
bean casserole.
I almost said mashed potatoes. Like, I like the mashed potatoes.
give me the stuffing. I want the stuffing.
Oh, AC said, if it had been me, I probably would have traumatized them back. Another great Reddit, by the way, saying something about infertility issues or something else.
Right? Who knows? Yeah, I really don't know. It could be. She could be. Not every couple is up and like telling their family their business. Like, I wasn't sitting there telling my family, "Oh yeah, we're trying to have a kid." Like, who does
Well, and
You
that?
just
she
don't
could
want
have.
kids. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not an obligation.
No, it's not. We didn't. We did not at first want kids. Like, it. We changed our minds, and there's nothing wrong with that. You either want kids and then decide you don't want kids, or vice versa. There's nothing wrong either or. Like, why do you gotta judge someone and call them selfish when what would be selfish is bringing a child into the world that you didn't fully want.
I don't know if the poster said like what they said in response to when she said, "Oh, you're selfish for having kids," blah blah. But it should have been a one and done thing. Like if she had said, "Oh, do you guys plan on having kids?" and if they said, "Oh, we'll see," then that should be the end of it. This
Yeah.
girlfriend
Or if they
doesn't need to
say
keep
no.
like. Why does she
Yeah.
need to keep bringing it up? That's a really weird thing to throw in someone's face.
Yeah, especially when you don't know them all that well.
Yeah,
Yep.
like you're just the girlfriend. You're not the sister-in-law. You're not the whoever. So it's like I don't know. That's just a really weird thing to keep jabbing at people,
Yeah.
especially other women, because you don't know what their situation is.
Like, why don't you go and have a kid if you want one so bad?
Yeah, that was my next question too. Does she have kids?
Oh,
I
excuse
But
think
me.
you know what? I think it's. Do you have a dog? Because I really think it's selfish. You don't have a dog. Must be nice to work and not take care of a dog.
Yeah. There's
It's
so many
like,
dogs that need owners. It's like it's really selfish
right?
that you don't have one.
What is wrong with you? Jeez. But so you guys
same pretty
know
much
the.
for everyone's greening with Carly.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. But you guys know the drill. I think most of you do. After we're
Yeah.
done, we have you guys vote if the poster is or is not the asshole, or if you think who you think is the asshole in the situation.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
I want attention. Give
He
me
just
attention.
arrived. He just woke up and arrived from the den.
We
Excuse
want
me.
privacy.
Excuse me. His
It
nose is
I've-
all crazy.
must be nice to not. It must be nice you don't have 20 fish tanks to keep up. Sean, are you doing okay over there?
Yeah.
With all them 20 fish tanks.
Was this a recent post? Because I'd be curious to know
This
what will
4 days
happen
ago.
after. Oh, so I wonder if they'll
Mhm.
post an update after next week. 'Cause-
Oh no, Sean's not okay. We better go. We better send her help.
Poor Sean.
You got fish. You got fish babies, Shauna. Those are your guys' kids.
I need to water up.
I say the poster is not the asshole.
Yeah.
Girlfriend and brother are the assholes.
And mom. I'm gonna call the mom one too.
Are you putting in your vote for who's the asshole, buddy?
He is. He's using his butt to put in a vote.
No, he was meowing it. Is that for Sean? Sean knows how to swim? Meanie. All right. Oh, I'm going to have a coughing fit. Excuse me.
Oh, your fish grandma. Yeah, Jen, I don't understand it either, but I don't know if it's been like that forever or if it's a more new thing, but I've learned that it's like really not to ask other women unless they kind of bring it up first, or don't ask a woman, "Are you pregnant?" Because that could open a can of worms too. And it always bothers me when a couple gets married and at the wedding, like, so when are you guys gonna have kids? When are you gonna have kids?
Oh yeah, when's baby coming? What I
It's
also
like,
hate is when you have one, like soon after, they're going, "Oh, you're gonna have another one." Like, can I get through the first one first? Can I get this one to a
that
year old?
happened to me too. Is you gonna have any more? You gonna try for? It's like
They
slow
still
your roll.
ask. He's 10, and they're still asking. I was like, "No, I think we're good. Like, we're good." And they'll be going, "Well, there's nothing wrong with it. That big of an age gap." I'm like, okay, yeah, but I, I don't want to. I don't want to have a kid at my age right now.
Yeah, I say we normalize just minding our own business.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, what's the consensus? That the girlfriend is the asshole?
Yeah,
All right.
not the
Okay.
poster is not, and the Reddit agreed. He is not the asshole.
It's not the asshole. Okay. Carly, you want to go next? You want me to go next?
I'll go next. Just 1 second.
Okay. Okay. Sean, do you have your scuba gear on over there? It sounds like Fish Nerd's going to make you go swimming. You're back, huh? Don't you dare.
Meow 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 meow.
Don't make him sound like an evil kitty.
Batman cat. Batman cat.
Bat cat.
Bat cat.
Where did it go?
You gotta scroll up
Oh,
past our
yeah.
conversation.
Well, and it kept like going. I kept losing my place. Okay. I think I found it. Okay. This one is, slow down, computer. Am I the asshole for disinviting my daughter to Thanksgiving when she won't host Thanksgiving? Says, in our family, holidays are rotated. So one person hosts 4th of July, another Christmas, and another hosts Thanksgiving, etc. This way, no one is constantly hosting and it makes it fair for everyone. This post is about my middle daughter, Clara. Clara has always been skipping her host duties. When it gets to her, she has an excuse why she can't host. It ranges, but usually goes along the lines of stress or she's too busy. This results in other family members to pick up her holiday. It's frustrating, and multiple people have talked to her about this. She bailed on hosting Easter, but promised me that she would do Thanksgiving, so we swapped holidays. At the time, I made it very clear she needed to stay true to her word, and if she dumped it on someone else, she wouldn't be going to Thanksgiving. It usually gets dumped on me. Anyway, I called her asking if she wanted me to bring a dessert board for Thanksgiving. She told me that she could not host because she had just moved into her home, which she moved into in July, and it was too messy to host. I told her she could clean since it was a few weeks away. She told me she can't. I know the other kids can't host it. One could, but she's already doing Christmas and it's not fair to her. I informed everyone it would be at my place this year. I also informed everyone that Clara is not invited to Thanksgiving this year. Clara was pissed when I told her that we got into a huge argument. She thinks I'm a big jerk. My other kids are split. Two of them are happy since they are tired of picking up her slack when this happens, while others think this is too far. So, outside opinion, am I the asshole?
I don't know. Some people
That
just aren't cut out as hostesses or
yeah,
hosts.
I know I couldn't do it. That's the thing. The thing that we don't know here is, did they all come together and all agreed on this? Was
Yes.
it all agreed that, okay, this is how it's gonna work? And then, or did it go, okay, we're all gonna rotate and this is gonna be and Claire's just like, okay, just go with the flow, and then just said, okay, I'm not gonna. To uninvite though, that is
Well, it
an
sounds
adult.
like that's what they all kind of came up with. Because if they came up with that, I'm assuming the mom probably got tired of, or one of the siblings got tired of doing it. But I was reading other comments because someone said, is there some issue that would mean she can't? Like, does she have kids? Is she a single mom? Does she have some kind of health in? She said, no, none of the kids have kids. And she doesn't have anxiety. She doesn't have like any kind of whatever term, I don't know, but there's nothing really that would prevent her. They just think she just doesn't want to, but doesn't say until last
Oh,
minute. So,
okay, sorry. Did I did read ahead. I guess she does. OP does answer questions, and it did come up in conversation. And and Clara herself has actually said she wants to host. So okay, not the asshole.
and another comment that the poster said was whenever if someone else is hosting, she doesn't even like bring anything, just herself. So she doesn't participate other than wanting to show up and eat, I guess. And it's strange that she's saying her excuse is my place is too messy when she moved in July. And it's like, we know when Thanksgiving is every year. So it's why isn't your place cleaned in 5 months?
Yeah, I just wouldn't even volunteer. If we were having a conversation as a family and I actually celebrated, I would go, nope, I'm sorry. I'll bring stuff to other ones, but I'm not hosting. I'm not a hoster. I got too much anxiety for that.
Yep.
Because I would say, well, that's fine. But at least if you're going to come, like offer to help
Bring something.
or
Yeah.
yeah. And the mom says she doesn't even do that.
Well,
It's
that's
like,
the thing.
well,
That's the thing. Like, when we were always kind of, because we would go to my dad's side first because they ate dinner earlier. And then luckily, my Nana and Papa, which my mom's parents, lived like seriously across like a park. So um, we would just go over there after. And so, yeah, we would be like kind of last ones there, but everybody would still be there. And then everybody would just start leaving and just leave the mess for my Nana by herself. So my mom, we would always be like there super late because my mom's helping her clean. But everyone else would just take their take their plates and just ditch. Like that's just it's like come on, like help
Yeah.
clean up. Sorry, doctor.
There's always those people that are just show up, eat, and leave, and don't, and like it drives me nuts. One year, my aunt had my grandma make 2 turkeys so she could have leftovers, but she did not help her cook it or clean up or anything. She got a whole bunch of turkey,
Wow.
and
Oh wow, dude.
she's the princess of the siblings, so it didn't totally surprise me, but
Yeah.
oh,
But yeah, since she was saying that she wants a host and it was all in agreement, then yeah, come on. Like if you are in agreement with it, at least if you are getting as it gets closer and you're starting to get anxiety or you feel you can't do it, at least give a heads up. Like, hey, I don't think I'm gonna be able to actually do this. Then, but like to sit there and then like
I
keep
don't
giving
agree to it.
excuses.
Yeah, because if she already agreed to it, and then like, oh, what can I bring? Oh, by the way, I'm not doing it. It's like I'd rather her say, like, I'm just not, like, it's too much, and I don't know, because
Yeah,
I mean, if it was my family, I would say, well, we'll help in any way we can. Like, what do you need? But they're like, nope, not doing it. And
yes.
this was posted 15 days ago,
Hey,
so it.
Charlotte.
Hey, Charla, long
Hey,
time no
Carla.
see. Glad to see you.
Mm,
Excuse me.
sounds like it can't mean much to her. She doesn't want to participate. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Like, why does she not want to be part of it?
When she agreed and said she wants to. That's the only thing that gets me. Is like I don't like. I understand if she didn't want to, and it was like, oh, it was just something that was said that we'll all do, and she didn't really want to. But she's saying she wants to, and but she doesn't.
Maybe when they agreed to say it, she thought it might be something she wanted to try to do, and then once she tried to do it, she realized it wasn't for her, and now she wants to get out of doing it, and they're not letting her easily out of
Yeah,
doing it. We don't know.
that's the thing too. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like the main thing is that we come to the conclusion. This is communicate, people.
Yes.
Ask questions.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'll take the easy holiday, which is the one that we don't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take
I'll,
Valentine's Day where you're
yeah,
all out with your own people.
I'll take St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And I think the poster said that none of the like they're not and none of them are married or anything like that. I don't know if she said they had significant others, but
I just
they
remember her
the
saying
poster said
none
that.
of them have kids yet, but I don't remember what she said about
Thought she
having
said
six.
yeah. I can't remember.
Because
I was reading.
someone was like, well, if she's got kids, maybe it's too much to handle trying to clean house and cook and all that. But no, nobody has
One does have
kids.
a longtime girlfriend, but everyone is on their own, no kids, and she doesn't have a personality that would make it difficult to host. So you think though, a lot of things happen when kids move out.
I also wonder too, like, is she in a little apartment or does she have,
That's what
like,
I was
does she not
wondering
have the
too.
room? Because I could see her being like, I really don't have the room for everyone, but she just said it's too messy. Like, well, do you need help cleaning?
See, I think something's going on with her.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess she was supposed to. I guess the one part I'm like kind of reading them. So she said that she ditched on Easter because she was trading it because she wanted to do Thanksgiving. Now she's bailing out of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, something's going on.
Yeah, so that's
That's
what I'm
what I
saying. They
think.
just need to have a conversation. Like if like she's starting to get anxiety towards the holiday, then okay, just be honest. Like, hey, I thought I could do it, but I can't.
If her house hasn't been cleaned since July, I think she's getting like anxiety and depression in general.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's what the OP said that that she was supposed to do Easter, but she said no, I'm gonna do Thanksgiving instead. So it seems like at each holiday she keeps pushing it to a different one.
Well, because I
Congratulations,
get,
Charla.
oh, baby. Because,
Oh,
like,
congratulations.
I
Sorry,
get
go
the
ahead.
frustration and stuff, but also as her mom, I would be like, okay, what is going on? Something's going on that you're not saying, and get that figured out instead. I don't think my first reaction would be, well, then you're not coming or you're uninvited.
Yeah.
Because I would not like the idea of my kid being alone on a holiday.
Yeah.
While everyone else is together.
That's a little assholey, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I guess it does say too that I guess supposedly OP has asked her like, hey, do you like in general, are you still wanting to host or you not like, and she keeps saying yeah, she wants to. So I guess there is communication. Seems like there is communication on the OP's part. I don't know because we still only get one side of the story.
That's why since this is a recent one, I feel like I need to
15 days
bookmark this
ago.
and come back to it because I want to know if there's any kind of update, like what's going on. And I would feel really sad if she did spend Thanksgiving alone.
We got a week. Guess we'll find out.
I would be like showing up to her place with a plate and saying, we need to talk because this sounds like more than just an issue of hosting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like she needs to, if she doesn't want to host anymore or anything like that, she needs to be upfront. She needs to kind of, and it is hard too. It's hard to admit that you can't do something when everyone else is doing it. You feel like a failure.
Yeah. And since she's the middle and she's not like the baby.
Oh, the middle child.
Middle kid.
Yeah. I know about a middle child.
Me
I am
too.
one.
Me too.
Yeah. Know all about it. I can
Yep.
understand. You don't you get forgotten.
Yep. All
Yeah.
right.
So
Have we voted?
I don't know if we asked that yet.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
So 1 for the poster is the asshole, 2 not, 3 you think someone else is. I'm split in half on it.
Yeah, that's the thing because we are only getting one side of the story. We are getting her saying the OP saying yes. She's saying she wants to. I've asked her, and she continues to say, and then she's saying that but yeah, there's just too much. And then now that I realize she's the middle child, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. See, we all want to put so many layers on this one.
Yeah. And I know some people that like insist on hosting every year and don't let anyone else host. So I think it's the first time I'm seeing it, like a family do it by rotating. Usually it's grandma's house.
Yeah. I guess she said OP did answer questions. She works a stressful job, but most of it us do. That's not an excuse. I am literally an ER nurse.
It's a different kind of stress than.
Yeah, there's different kinds of stresses.
Yeah.
So we've got, they all are, 3, maybe 2, hard to tell. Both are being.
There's different issues. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, sounds like we think they both are, or we need more context.
Yeah. Yeah, AC has some important information here. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please go show it some holiday love.
Yeah. Smash it like you would smash a pie in your face when you eat it.
Reminds me.
Family can be messy. Ugh. You would think it would be the easiest thing in the world, but
Mhm.
nope. Can't all be Hallmark families.
Some of those Hallmark families are pretty messed up. But
But
then they
even when they are, they're just like, it's
Yeah.
like they smile when they fight.
Yeah. Hey, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa. Teresa.
Teresa.
Yes, exactly,
right.
Charlotte. Families can be messy.
Are we ready for number 3?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. What was that? Oh, my water bottle. Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to cook a vegetarian Thanksgiving dinner? Okay. I feel like I've slipped into the twilight zone with this whole argument, so tell me what's up, internet folks. Background: I, 31 female, and my brother Mark, 35 male, do not get along very well. When he was a teen, he saw a documentary on factory farming and decided to become a vegetarian. He got very, very annoying about it quickly, but my dad shut him down when he started trying to get the rest of us to become vegetarian with him. Then he went to college and made a bunch of very strange friends and went militantly vegan. It's his entire personality. I stopped talking to him after he threw a fit about one of my birthday dinners being at a steakhouse and spammed my messages and SM with pictures of abused cows. My parents have been trying to repair the situation for a while. It did seem like Mark was getting better, so I've been letting him back in to contact gradually. Then he started dating Pam, who is some kind of vegan influencer. She is apparently moderately popular online, but I have no idea what she does exactly. I don't know if Mark is trying to impress her or what, but last Thanksgiving he insisted that mom cook at least a vegetarian meal or they wouldn't come on ethical grounds. My mom just wanted everyone to get along on her favorite holiday, so she agreed. It was not a fun meal. This year, my parents have downsized for retirement and my mom is having health problems. I bought the house when they moved, so my mom asked me to host Thanksgiving so it would be like usual. I told everyone in the group chat so Mark and Pam could make travel arrangements, and Pam immediately started gushing about all the vegan replacement recipes she could give me to replace the traditional ones. I said to send me main dish recipes they like and I would give it a shot, but also making traditional meal I'm also making the traditional meal otherwise, and there should still be plenty of things they can eat. Mark and Pam have been arguing about this with me for days, and then Mark said that if I wouldn't make a meat-free meal, they wouldn't come. This upset my mom, who asked me to just make what she did last year to keep the peace, but I told her that Mark needs to get over himself and I'm not coddling him. I'm having turkey on Thanksgiving. My dad privately agrees with me, but Mark threatening not to come is upsetting my mom so much that he's worried it will impact her health. There is not a big, but also not zero chance that these might be some sort of last family holidays that we have with her. My mom thinks that I'm putting turkey over my own family, and I'm not so sure anymore. Am I the asshole? Edit. Whoa, this blew up. So here are some of the answers to common questions. As I said, I've already offered to make sure there is a main dish and sides that they can eat. Mark and Pam will not show up if anyone else eats meat at this meal. If any meat is served to anyone, they will not come. Doing multiple meals that day or across multiple days is a no-go. I'm a newly minted critical care physician at an understaffed hospital during a major holiday week and will have limited window of time between shifts. I have time for one gathering and I would rather not waste it on a miserable one like last year. Mark and Pam cannot host because they live in a van at present. And I'm not willing to have them in my kitchen for hours bitching about the meat in my fridge, the cookware and the utensils and whatever else they can find to complain about. The time it would take for them to come and eat, socialize for a couple of hours and leave is the maximum I'm willing to let them in my home. It is very unlikely that Mom is going to die anytime soon. It's just a non-zero chance. She's understandably worried about it and in the pessimism stage, grieving for her health. She has a good prognosis And most people with her condition pull through and live for a long time afterward. Okay.
Okay, she said she was going to make them dishes.
Yes.
That's like one thing. Okay, but they're mad because they won't want anybody to eat meat.
They don't want to smell it or look at turkey.
I understand you're living your life a certain way, but you're not going to sit there and tell me how I'm going to be eating.
Right.
I'm not sitting here telling you that you have to eat this meat. She is going out of her way to make these dishes for them, and they want the whole dinner to be like that? No, that's not how it works.
These types of people are just a thorn in my side, because it's my opinion that if you're invited to someone's house and they're cooking for you, or you're going out to a restaurant and someone is treating you, you don't get a say in the meal, unless, because I could see it if there's like allergies that are like not, they're out of your control, life or death. That's
Right.
totally different. But this is their personal choice. So I would say either you don't come, because we're not going to eat vegan, because vegan, that's expensive, because you usually have to go to like Whole Foods or like places that sell like, because vegan, it's no dairy, like it's very strict. So you have to replace every ingredient and it's more expensive. So it's like, what are you supposed to eat if you can't have turkey? You can't have buttery potatoes. Veggies usually have like everything. You'd have to replace everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, you want us to give up our entire tradition for your personal choice. And we're trying to compromise and saying, we'll make sure you have food. And they're not even offering to come over and cook. They're not offering to pay for anything.
Yeah.
So I would say, you see that rectangle over there? That's the door. You can see yourself out, because you're not coming to my house and going to control
They're
what
not
I
even
have.
being, nice about it. They're being militant.
Yes.
That's what gets me.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They're being, you got to do it like this, or no one can eat meat at all. Like, they're trying to take control of it, like they're the ones hosting.
Yeah.
And for a lot of vegans, it's not just the food. They want you to have like everything be all natural, nothing that they would say is ethically or morally wrong. Like, what did they say? They criticize what's in your fridge, the utensils. It's like, it's a whole
That's
identity,
what
because
she was saying that he would do. They would criticize everything in her kitchen.
yeah, because vegetarian, it's so much easier. It's just like, okay, I want to have turkey. I'll bring a whatever. But vegan, it's a whole nother identity.
Yeah. Yeah. And the society read, it wasn't even just that it was not having a dish that they could eat, because she was willing to do that. It was that they were not going to be in the house with people eating meat there. They were absolutely no go on that. The whole meal had to revolve around them and their veganism.
Yeah,
And if they're living in a van, it's like, so
the way you said van.
Well, I'm just saying, like, they don't have a kitchen.
No, I'm talking about when Grace was reading it, and they're living in a van.
Oh,
I know what you mean. Like, I just thought that, like, oh yeah, you're living in a van. You're gonna tell me what to do.
Yeah, because it's like they're in a position where they're not even trying to compromise. They're saying, I think the most they're compromising. Oh, we can give you a ton of recipes, but they're not offering to cook. They're not offering to pay. They can't host, but then they're the ones saying, well, you don't do what we say, we're not coming to your house. It's like, maybe I don't want you to come. How about that? I have my kitchen, I have my food, who needs you? And I thought it was weird. Was it the mom who said she feels like the daughter is choosing turkey, but it's your uptight son.
Yeah.
That is trying to, or be entitled and control the day. So talk to him.
Yeah. And
Like,
when you're not a vegan cook, I mean, it's not like you just change over so easily.
Oh
It
yeah.
takes some skill to become, a proficient vegan cook,
mm-hmm.
especially when you're trying to come up with a big Thanksgiving feast.
Yeah. I had
So,
That's
a
all vegan.
yeah.
I had a vegan cupcake once that my mother-in-law bought to try. It was like $11 for one cupcake for
Yeah.
being vegan. It was the most disgusting cupcake I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
And like you look at the ingredients and it's like vegan this, vegan, and like sounds healthy, looks pretty, but it's disgusting.
Yeah.
And $11 for something I'm gonna throw in the trash. So
And I've had good vegan cupcakes. They
Yeah, I
when
have.
you have somebody who knows what they're doing, they it can be okay. I mean, they're not as great as, flour and butter, but
yeah.
it's not it's just, "Hey, Slickman, thanks for coming.
Hello.
Glad to have you here." It's just I think it's a little unreasonable for them to expect that she can pull this off with no background in it.
Yeah.
Well, if he says she's an influencer, does that mean like she's a big name on Instagram? And it sounds like she's doing like the van lifestyle because I that seems to be trendy nowadays where even families are selling their houses and living out of
Yeah. That
um
it's been
so
living in vans and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't know if that's like part of her shtick, but either way, that be vegan, that's your choice. Go for it, but it becomes another issue when you expect everyone else to fall in line with it.
Yeah. Slickman, we do recognize that the good majority of the entries into um, the Am I the Asshole category are fake. We're just doing this merely for entertainment purposes, so it's just all for fun. Just all for fun.
Creates conversation.
Yep.
But it's sad that it's to a point where it's affecting the mom's health. And I read that the dad finally got pissed and said, you know what? You either come to Thanksgiving to be there for your mom or we're disowning you. So we'll see.
All right.
Yeah,
Hi,
let's
buddy.
from a
Did you
How
hear
couple
you
that?
months
doing,
ago.
buddy? Yeah, I did hear him.
Sorry, he was a little loud. All right. So who do we think is the asshole? Number one, if you think it's the OP. Number two, if you think it's somebody else. And number three, what is it? Number three, if we think it's all of them. Is that how we're doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, number 2 is the person the OP, wasn't it? The person the OP is talking about. Number 2.
Number one is the OP. Number two
Okay.
is the other person. And number
Yeah.
three is all of them.
Yeah, the brother and the brother's girlfriend.
The vegan brother. What is with these girlfriends? I swear.
Yeah.
Like, you're new here. Like, sit.
Seriously, I never thought to do that.
Well, like we said, we're just trying to do it for fun. So chew the meat, spit out the bone.
Yep.
Jen.
Uh, I can't even say, see what I did there? Because I didn't mean to do it.
Now I'm wondering, how would you make even like a vegan pumpkin pie? I don't see how that would work.
They have fake butter. They have they have alternatives for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
They have fegs. They call them fegs. Fake eggs. You just have to make a custard with all different ingredients to go with your pumpkin.
Yeah. Because I'm breaking it down, and like pie crust is usually butter or what's it called? Shortening.
Yeah.
You put evaporated milk, egg, and I'm just like, it would taste like sadness if it was made any other way. I can't do it. Sounds like way too. It sounds stressful.
It tastes like sadness to me when you do it the right way. Don't like pumpkin pie.
I
Oh
love pumpkin
no.
pie.
Well,
So I'm not seeing.
well, how
I
would
see the
you? How do you
two.
think you would make if someone said make a vegan green bean casserole? Could you do it?
I don't know how they make cream of mushroom soup.
It ain't
Mm,
vegan, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but I'd have to know how they make that.
Because I've made
yeah,
homemade
they're making me
cream of
hungry.
chicken, and it's milk, butter,
So yeah,
flour,
they would
broth.
probably substitute it with like an almond milk
Ugh.
and then whatever they use for their vegan butter, which I don't I don't know if ghee I don't know if that would work.
I
But
feel
they
like it
have
would be
said that
really
they
runny.
use I mean, there are whole vegan bakeries. Yeah, ghee would be runny.
Yeah,
They it would have to be something else.
yeah.
Society red.
That's how I
I
eat mine. I smother it with whipped cream.
always
I
like a
see a few for
little.
2. That's all I see is a few for 2. So, I guess we're going with, um, the brother, and
Hmm.
we'll bring his girlfriend along for the ride.
Yep.
Did you look when
Well,
I
it's not
put?
a true bechamel sauce in those cans of Campbell's soup, though.
I
I
just
heard
make it, but
Campbell's
I
going to be
don't eat it.
changing their name.
The what
I wonder
name?
what Campbell. I heard Campbell is wanting to change their name. I'm curious to what they're going to change it to.
Why do they want to change it?
I have no idea. I didn't read the
Ugh.
article. It's like, uh, I guess the shareholders approved of it. I don't know.
What are they gonna change it to, did you say?
No, I don't know. Yeah, they didn't say.
Oh.
I didn't see
Campbell's
if they
has been
said.
around forever. It's like a classic. I think it's your turn, Miss Cassandra.
Read read private chat.
Oh,
So I don't know. What do you
Yeah,
think?
there's Claire. Claire could tell you.
Yeah,
um,
Campbell is an icon. Why would they change their name?
hopefully
You
I don't.
wanna? We could do what? What we can go do one more. I can do one more,
Okay.
and then we can. Cause I got it. I already did get it pulled up.
Okay.
Um. So here we go. We'll just yeah. So are we ready?
Ready.
You're ready.
All right. Am I the asshole for refusing to host Thanksgiving this year? Last year, I 30 female, and my husband, 30 male, hosted my in laws for Thanksgiving. It was a disaster. I'm a nurse and work nights. I was exhausted. I was late making dinner. My husband's grandparents had to get fast food because I took too long to cook. My mother in law was supposed to bring 3 sides, but she ended up bringing one frozen meatloaf that was about 6 inches long to feed 9 people. Essentially, she brought nothing to share. They came over, and at the end of the night, they packed up all of our food and took it with them. We were under the impression they were putting the food in our fridge because that's what they said they were doing. We had absolutely no leftovers. Earlier this year, my husband's grandmother died after a 3 week hospital stay. I did everything I could to be there for mother in law. I brought food, showed up every other day, and spent time with grandma. Drove grandpa back and forth to visit. When she passed, I bought mother in law a dress for the funeral. I checked in on mother in law. Hubby and I drove grandpa to the funeral. Ever since, my mother in law has been standoffish. I don't know why I've run myself ragged to take care of her. Her own children don't check in on her as often as I do or did. A week ago, she called to me to ask about Thanksgiving dinner, and I told her I wasn't cooking and I was tired. I work a lot, 50 hours a week, and I don't appreciate people taking food they didn't cook out of my kitchen. She immediately started crying and telling me she lost her best friend. It's the first holiday season without her mom. She's sad. She's lonely. I told her tough luck. I'm tired of being taken for granted. She called my husband, who said he is staying out of it, but that not now might not be the time for me to make a grand statement. Am I the asshole? Back. Hey.
So she called him her darling husband. I hope she was being sarcastic
Oh
because
yeah, she's the DH. She kept saying DH, but that's why I didn't say it. I just kept saying husband or hubby or something like that.
yeah, because at first I was like, oh, she's foreshadowing that he was supportive, but if he's staying out of it, because my question is too, this is his family.
Yeah.
Why did she have to come home from work, night shift, and cook Thanksgiving? Where was he? Why couldn't he
Yeah,
cook?
exactly. Where was he? Why wasn't he helping? And then
And
she was doing a lot of the stuff for the grandparents when the grandma was in the hospital and doing a lot for the mother. And
What was
she
she
does
doing?
say her own kids don't even do anything for her. So
yeah,
it's
it's
like,
like including my husband.
yeah, pretty much saying including my husband. So she was doing a lot during this time. It's like, where was he during that time his grandma was passing away?
And if last Thanksgiving mother-in-law was his mom supposed to bring sides, and she brings a tiny meatloaf
Yeah.
for
And then they go and
what?
take the food after they said they were just gonna put it away. What are they gonna put away in their fridge?
I would have lost my mind because uh that they basically stole it because like, oh, we'll put it away in our car.
Yeah, on our way home to our fridge. That's what I'm saying. Like, it. I don't know. But like she said, and she probably sees why her kids don't do anything for her because she's obviously she doesn't appreciate what people do for her.
Yeah. And I'm assuming she's still a night nurse.
Yeah,
So
she says she
they're
works
still
50+ hours a week.
and they're still expecting her to handle a whole Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah, there's
mind cooking for my family, either doing it the next day or early in the day, but I'm not going to come home, cook a whole meal to
no.
be taken advantage of again.
Yeah,
Like, mm-mm.
yeah. It's just no. Like, and then like you said, where was the husband? Like, and he's like, oh, maybe now's not the time to make a grand statement. Well, then why don't you why don't you host it? You cook it.
Yeah, and don't stay out of it. Say, no, mom, it's not fair for my wife to
I'm,
do all that.
yeah, I'm gonna stay out of it, but I'm gonna tell you, you shouldn't have done that. Okay.
And if she did this while grandma was alive, everyone was well, what's she going to do now? If she's just saying, I'm sad, I'm lonely, I I feel like that's basically her putting the excuse out there. I want to have the holiday, but I don't want to help.
Yeah. Well, you can't. If someone's saying that they're too exhausted, they can't do it. You can't pressure them or guilt them into doing it. It's like, yeah, it sucks. But like I said, the husband can do it if he says she shouldn't have done it. Like, no, you do it.
Yeah, cuz if I was either of them, I'd say if you want us to host that bad, then you can cook or at least stick to what you said. And because, well, that might not work because if she was supposed to bring sides the year before and shows up with a little meatloaf of all things, that wasn't even enough. Like everybody gets a half inch of meatloaf.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, we're fine hosting, but it's not going to be, you know, coming home from my night shift and you guys taking everything because she said it was 9 people, but she didn't mention who all they were.
Yeah.
So be like, you guys need to help. And then
Yeah, that's
the dishes too, Jen. Did they leave, like take the food and leave
I'm
without even
pretty
helping
sure.
clean up?
That's what that's what I said. That's what my aunts did. My mom is one of 4 girls, and her 3 sisters would take some leftovers and disappear while my mom did all the cleaning.
Yeah, that's
Well,
not
she's the
good.
oldest too, so I think that's why they put it on her.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
the cheapest thing in the world to host
Mm.
Thanksgiving.
No, yeah, and especially when the family's big. Like we have big family on both sides, and that's why my grandma on my dad's side stopped hosting at a certain as the kids got older, as grandkids got older. She was like, I'm not doing it anymore. I ain't cooking.
Yeah. Like I would put a stop to hosting real quick if
Mm-hmm.
had one year where nobody lifted a finger to help. It's just common
Right,
manners.
Charlotte? Shoot, someone was next to me doing the cleanup as I was cooking. I'll cook all day. I just hate the cleanup. But
Sometimes if I'm at someone's house and I'm just like sitting there twiddling my thumbs, I'll just get up and start cleaning. I feel weird just sitting there doing nothing.
but yeah. So what do you guys think? Who do you think is? Do you think she was an asshole for deciding to not do it? Yeah, I hate cleaning.
Yeah. It's like nobody should be doing both. Should say that.
Mm-hmm. Nope. So Charlotte says, nope, not the asshole. You know, you're not supposed to be doing that.
I'd say the mother-in-law is, but also the husband's a little bit of an asshole.
Yeah, because he should have been helping. Not on the couch.
It
Oh my
doesn't
God.
look like there's any more clarification of like, where was your husband? Why didn't he cook?
He probably was not doing anything.
Well,
Yeah,
and for him to say
no.
now is not the time to make your stand, whatever he said. Well, when do you expect her to make it?
Yeah. Like
Because
he could have said, "Well, I can do it. I'll do the work if he wants to. If he feels they should host it for his mom that he doesn't do anything for."
yeah,
Yeah, everyone's saying the mother-in-law. Uh,
yep.
do we say what we're doing next week?
We are off next week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Duh, it's already.
We'll be with our messy families eating either
I don't be
turkey or tofurkey.
sleeping. I don't be sleeping all day.
No tofurkey. Blech.
I have my anniversary on Sunday.
Your
What
anniversary
number?
Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday anniversary.
What number?
14. 14 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you. Been together 19.
Wow. Almost
I
20.
know. Yeah. It doesn't feel like it just doesn't. It feels like it's been that long, but it doesn't. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Thank
It's
you,
like
Sharon.
fast but slow at the same time.
They did pretty good this time. Always grateful. I was just looking at those likes. Did pretty
Yeah.
good.
Thank you, Claire. Yeah. So that will be it because I have to be to work early the next morning. So we usually just hang out. Oh, wow. Congratulations.
That's great,
36 is
Charlotte.
a long time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean. But yeah.
Someone on the thread said, bring the nearly empty pizza box from break that was left over from the day shift.
Oh god. They do like I never understood the whole night shift thing until like my husband's been working graveyard for 17 years now. And
Mhm.
telling you that's how it is. Like the night shift get like the crumbs. Like the food would be all nice and good. Like, there'd be like nothing left for when they come in.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that would stink. Because I was afternoon shift, and if someone brought in like donuts or bagels, there was usually none left or like one or two left. You got the scraps. And someone said, was he incapable of starting dinner last year? Oh, yeah. And someone said, just pay to have it catered. Oh, thank you, AC. Next week's or this week episode should be interesting.
Oh my goodness, this cat.
What?
Yeah, so this kid just like I told him to
Oh, I
throw
thought you said
something
this
away.
cat. I'm like,
This
you got a
kid.
cat?
No. I would love to, but we're not allowed to have pets. I asked him to throw something away. He's like, this? I was like, yes, this? Yeah, throw it away. Thank you. Always grateful. So yeah, we'll be off tomorrow. Then you would see us back. What would that be? That would
I think
be the 5th.
December
The 5th?
2, 3. Yeah, I think so. That sounds right.
They come back. Yeah, the 5th.
Okay, yeah, we'll be back on the 5th. Or did we say what we're doing then? I know
No, we haven't set our schedule yet.
I thought we did say that we're doing something. I thought we'd agreed on doing
Oh,
something, but
we
we'll
talked
discuss
about
it.
it, but
Yeah.
yeah. You have a question for Carly.
Sister, no, from what I've heard, they're still filming for season 20, but I don't know. Like, there's been no formal announcement or anything, but I guess they're the number 2 show on their network right now, so
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
they're doing pretty good as far as that. They just need to do better with what they're showing 'cause they're so far behind. And it's like the Christine, she got married a year ago, and we're just now seeing them get engaged. So it's like,
Wow.
really?
And so do you see the kid that passed away? Does he ever pop up in the
No,
show?
they haven't gotten to there yet. I think where they're at now, they're in spring of last year. So I think they're
I mean,
slowly.
like, does it show? Like, is he in the actual show at all?
No, they haven't
Oh,
shown any footage of him. They've mentioned his name once. So I think they're trying to be respectful until that episode comes.
I wonder if they edited some of it out if it was talking about him.
Yeah, I think they're doing that on purpose so that when
Yeah.
time comes to address it, it's going to be hard.
Yeah. So just keep an eye out for the 5th on what we're gonna be doing on there. Keep an eye out for like Claire's channel. Mousie's always doing something. And Always Grateful has her paintings that she'd be posting.
You guys
Yeah.
doing anything tomorrow on Claire's channel, or is it a bit too busy with
I
legal
have
stuff?
not. We haven't touched base on it yet. She'll usually reach out to me, which I would make sure she didn't already. Much has it, but yeah, we haven't really talked about it yet. So
Okay.
just keep an eye out if we do anything. She'll let us
Have
know.
those, make sure you go and check that you're subscribed to everybody's channel that you want to be, because sometimes YouTube will unsubscribe you. And
Yeah.
make sure you have those bells rung so that you do get notifications for everybody's channels, and that way you'll be in the loop.
Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it at a little over an hour tonight because I'm tired. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll be honest.
It's like, I would go to bed.
She
Yeah.
already bitched one person out today. We don't need any more.
Yeah. Exactly.
All
But
right
yeah,
then.
thank you guys for joining,
Yeah.
and hopefully, you guys have a safe holiday. And
Yeah. We'll probably see you
Yes.
around before then, but if not, have
yep,
a great Thanksgiving.
yep. Bye. Can't do it,
Goodbye.
Carly.
What?
Carly, do it. I can't do it. The bye. I can't do it.
Oh,
I can do Batman. I'm Batman. I can do that, but I can't do bye.
goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Batman.
Goodbye.
I'm Bat Kitty. Meow.
No, you make him sound evil.
It's not supposed to be, buddy. Meow.